Once upon a time, in a cozy suburban neighborhood, there lived a mischievous cat named Whiskers and a goofy but lovable dog named Max. Whiskers and Max were neighbors, and their houses were separated by a white picket fence. One sunny morning, Whiskers decided it was time to play a prank on Max. He had noticed that Max had a new, shiny red collar with a big bell on it. Whiskers, being a cat with a penchant for playful trouble, thought it would be hilarious to try and steal Max's collar, just to see the look on his face. So, under the disguise of innocence, Whiskers strolled over to Max's side of the fence, pretending to befriend him. Max, always eager for company, wagged his tail enthusiastically and welcomed Whiskers into his yard. Whiskers approached Max's collar with stealthy grace. He extended his paw, attempting to hook the collar's bell with his sharp claws. But alas, his paw got tangled in the bell, and he accidentally triggered it, causing it to jingle loudly. Startled by the sudden noise, Max jumped up in surprise, his eyes wide with confusion. He spun around in circles, trying to figure out where the sound was coming from. Whiskers, panicking, tried to free his paw from the bell, but only managed to make it ring even more. Max, still spinning, finally caught sight of Whiskers with his paw stuck in the collar. With an expression of utter bewilderment, Max barked joyfully, thinking it was all a fun game. He leaped toward Whiskers, and the two of them began an unintentional dance around the yard, the bell jingling madly with each step. Neighbors gathered to watch the spectacle, laughing heartily at the sight of a dog and a cat prancing around the yard, the cat with a bell on his paw, and the dog thinking it was the best game of chase ever. Exhausted and tangled in the collar, Whiskers finally managed to slip away, leaving Max barking after him in sheer delight. As Whiskers retreated to his side of the fence, he couldn't help but chuckle at the absurdity of it all. From that day forward, Max's shiny red collar became the talk of the neighborhood, and Whiskers learned that sometimes pranks could backfire in the funniest and most unexpected ways. And so, the unlikely friendship between Whiskers and Max continued, filled with laughter and antics that kept the neighborhood entertained for years to come.